wanted to make women's MMA take off, and I was looking at what the women's fights didn't have that the men's had, because the women could have exciting fights, but nobody gave a shit. And I was trying to figure out why nobody gave a shit. And it was because everyone was babyface. Gotcha. And there was no story. And so I was like, oh, all these girls need is a real heel.
Would you say that the persona that you chose to do at that particular point in time had a lot to do with wrestling?
Oh, 100%. I was basically doing an impression of Roddy Piper, and then with an impression of the Diaz brothers. Mm-hmm. I originally thought that I was not going to be a mainstream celebrity. I thought that I was, I was like, basically the product that I was selling was sex and violence,
right.
Sex appeal and fuck people out my bare hand. So I didn't think about really wide scale appeal. I was just like, how can I somehow capture attention and make people feel an emotion, probably a negative one, but at least question their shit,
Right.
Like be so blunt that people hate me for it, but be so right they question what they're how they think.
It worked because we go over to the house. I went over to the house and I was just going over and I had no idea that the fight was on. And that was the fight that you fought in Date. And they did the whole background of it. You know how they tell the story before.
The second one or the first? Was it UFC or Strikers? Oh, okay.
No, the second one.
Yeah.
So I didn't know the history at all.
Right.
And then they did the video package before the fight. And then I was like, oh, wow, okay, this is interesting. So now that caught my attention. So what a lot of people don't get is that when you do build up for the fight and you do those video packages, which is why WWE was so good at that.
Right.
They would recap, and if someone was new and didn't know how it worked, it captured, their attention. When I saw the fight and you did what you did, I went, okay, it got my attention. So when you had the fight with Misha and you beat her, and she went to shake your hand and you didn't want to shake the hand because of the animosity and the build up towards that, was that part of the persona?
No.
That was real.
I started it just as a persona, and then she started making it personal. So
Gotcha.
I was like, fuck that bitch.
Right. Okay.
Fuck that bitch.